Well, before you know it, the hurricane season will be upon us. It goes from June 1st to November 30th. And we have our first outlook. Now, Colorado State University has been issuing an outlook for the Atlantic tropical cyclone season. They've been doing this for about 20 years. Pretty trusted source. The official one, if you will, from the Hurricane Center comes out in the third week of May. We're going to take you through because we've had a lot of emails and questions about the naming system, how everything works, and what the forecast or outlook is going to be. So it's June 1st through November 30th. That doesn't mean that a tropical cyclone can't happen outside of that time. That's just the season. September 10th is the peak. When you look at all the years and all the storms, that's the peak. June 1st through the 30th. Peak is most activity September 10th, but we get most of activity for the Atlantic between mid-August and mid-October. Between August 20th and October 10th, according to the statistics and the climatology, historically this is the most active part of the hurricane season. And 2/3 of all activity through climate occurs in that time frame. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Last year, a pretty normal season, 13 storms, 5 hurricanes and 4 major hurricanes. And when I say storm, I mean named storm. And they name them once they become a tropical storm. Here's the naming system. We had questions about this. They start this year with a male name first, then a female, male, female, male, female. These are the names for the 2026 season. Next year, they'll start with a female name first and alternate. Female, male, female, male. That's how that works. How they pick the names, really, I'm not sure. But those are your names for this year. If you get a big one, like Katrina or Hugo, they will retire. Okay, now here's the money shot. This is the Colorado State University forecast or outlook for the hurricane season. A little below average. Normally we see 14 named storms, tropical cyclone through, Category 5 hurricane. They're forecasting 13. 6 hurricanes, the normal is 7. And then for major hurricanes, 2, the normal is 3. So that's good news. Now, a lot of this is dependent on the La Nina, El Nino conditions. Right now, it's called ENSO. We're in neutral. And we're going to slowly shift to El Nino as we get toward the end of the season in October and November. That's good news because El Nino means less activity in Atlantic and more activity in the Pacific, and La Nina means vice versa. So that's all good news. Here's what they say about the chance for one of these making landfall. 32% of the entire coastline. That's 32% that one will make landfall along the East Coast. The norm is 43. The East Coast, including the Florida Panhandle, 15%. The normal is 21%. And the chance for, the 20% for the Gulf Coast, the normal is 27. All that's good news. All that's below normal. That said, I guess it could be a little better. We could have less storm activity, but that is how it looks. Now, we're going to have a hurricane special before hurricane season. We're going to obviously show you the National Hurricane Season Outlook when they come out with it. And all the way up till June 1st and all the way through the hurricane season, this is where you come to get all your information. And you can get it on WLTX.com and our app as well. All right, be safe out there.